welcome to Kate's Creative Space. I'm Kate and this is my channel where I focus on all things diamond painting. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by to check out a video. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. I've had a lot of new subscribers in the last 2 weeks that I've been doing videos, and it has absolutely just warmed my heart to see how kind and supportive people are about me taking on a YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to do a post review on Mermaid Bedroom. This is a Diamond Art Club diamond painting by the artist Mrs. Butterdy. So let's get started. Okay, so this kit is a 22-inch by 28-inch diamond painting, and I absolutely think this is one of my sweet spot as far as sizes go. It didn't take me super long to complete. It wasn't massive, but it wasn't too small. I definitely love the mid-20 range when it comes to diamond paintings. Unfortunately, I do favor a lot of pieces that run a lot bigger than this, but that's okay. As far as this piece went, it is square, and I absolutely love that it was square. I feel like Mrs. Butterdy's work, I would say about half of it is available in rounds and about half of it is available in squares. And I love that they did this one in squares, even though it was so color blocking heavy, mostly just because I love squares so much. But some of her pieces that I love the most are in rounds, and I'm a little bit bummed because I do really prefer the square ones. So this piece was in squares. It had a total of 58 colors. 3 of those colors were AB, which we'll get into a little bit later, and 2 of them were fairy dust. I started this piece on June 8th, and I finished it on June 30th. Sorry if you can hear my daughter in the background. I have learned that filming these videos during rest is the best time to get them done, but not always the quietest time. But it would be a lot louder if she was up and moving around. So anyways, it only took me like 3 weeks to finish this piece, which is really good timing for me. I think largely in part of that getting done so quickly is because it had so much color blocking. Primarily this canvas was color blocking, with the middle section probably being the most as far as confetti goes, her tail and the plant. This right here seems to be where most of the confetti was, but I didn't mind the color blocking on this piece. Normally I'm not a huge fan of color blocking. I didn't mind it on this piece just because the color blocking elements were so different. I feel like over here, yeah, it was a lot of purple background, and then it switched to the blue curtains, and then down here it was like, okay, this is a lot of green color blocking, but when you finish that square, you moved right into peach color blocking or blue color blocking or even this purple over here. So I really didn't mind the color blocking because the color palette itself was just so beautiful that it really didn't trip me up too bad. Next, I'm gonna show you guys the leftover drills that I had. I kitted it up in this piece here, so it might be a little bit hard to see, but I didn't have any issues running out of drills, any issues. I didn't even really have that many issues with trash. I've never collected trash drills before. Maybe that's something I should do in the future. But I really have had no reason to until starting this channel. But as far as the drills went, I had the perfect amounts of all of them and really didn't have any issues with running out of any. In fact, this fairy dust color right here, I have so much extra. I almost wonder if I didn't need to open the last bag of it. I'm gonna show you guys the 2 fairy dust colors and the 3 ABs. So fairy dust is a special Diamond Art Club drill where they just add like a little bit of a glimmer coating to them. And I had 2 in this piece. This is a really light lavendery purple. And then the other one is that teal. I'll show you real fast. It's actually like a light blue. I had so many leftovers of these. I'm excited to be able to save these. And then it had 3 ABs. ABs are another special drill type. It stands for Aurora Borealis. It has a more iridescent coating. It's like a thicker coating on these ones. These ones stand out a little bit more. Here's the red. But they are a little bit harder to place just because they have that heavy coating on top of them. The other 2 are this really light pink. There it goes. And a really pale yellow that almost runs a little bit greenish, but it's a pale yellow. And next I'll just point out where on the canvas a lot of these special drills wound up being. That pale pink was up here in the lamp, and then all of this curtain and her hair was that fairy dust blue, which was such a blast to place. I love fairy dust drills. They're my favorite to place. There was some of that lavender fairy dust in the jellyfish, some more pale pink here in the seahorse. As you travel further down, a lot of that yellow AB was here in the plant, and then there was pops of highlight of that pink on the side of the chair, a little bit here of the light pink, and some AB in the octopus. I love him so much. Where else? There's some more highlighting on, like I said, on around the edge of the chair. The treasure in the treasure chest was that yellow AB as well. And then the rug had a lot more of that blue fairy dust in it as well. Her tail had the rest of that lavender fairy dust. And then the bubbles, all of the bubbles had that light pink AB in them as well. So, I mean, overall, absolutely just loved every minute of placing drills on this. Normally I don't favor big color blocking, but it was such an enjoyable color palette and enough variation of the color blocking that it was just no problem at all to finish. So the painting itself was outlined. I love the style of artwork that has almost like a coloring book effect to it. All of the girl and the items were outlined in one of two pink colors. 718 and 915. 915 is a little darker than 718. These were the two colors that they outlined most of the artwork in, and it was really fun. I did one of two methods. I either outlined it and enjoyed putting the color in, like I was coloring, or I would do the color and then leave the outline for last and just listen to the outline just click right into place because it was a lot of line blocking. I discovered while doing this piece, I really enjoy line blocking. Mostly I single place, but when you have just one line of color, it's really satisfying to just multi-place a big line and click them all in at one time. And I discovered I really enjoy line blocking. I'm a big fan of that. So as far as the rest of this piece, I really didn't have any issues, so there's not too much else to talk about. I think that it was a perfect piece to do in summertime, and I'm really thrilled at being able to add another finished Mrs. Butterdy to my collection. I've also finished Underwater Train, which is unfortunately archived now, Artist Room, and Witch Bedroom. So this is my fourth Mrs. Butterdy painting. You can definitely tell I prefer her art over most others. And I just loved every single minute about it. The only bummer with this kit was I did buy it long enough ago that I didn't get a treasure quest card with it, but I did get the cute little sticker, which is always fun. And the bigger sticker too, which is also in my logbook. This was my 6th diamond painting finish this year, technically 7th if you count a set of mini dazzles I did. I'm still not sure if I'm counting that as a finish or not. And my 20th diamond painting overall to finish of all time in the little under 2 years that I've been diamond painting. So it was an absolute blast, and I am so proud to have it finished and to show off for you guys. Definitely a fun experience being able to show this one on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for following me along on this video, and let me know down in the comments, do you guys have this canvas in your stash, or have you worked on this one in the past? I'd love to know what you guys thought of this piece, and I'd love to know if you think what Mrs. Butterdy painting I should work on next. Thanks so much for stopping by. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider maybe subscribing, and I'll see you guys in my next video.